My name's Chris Dobie. I'm the Communications Coordinator for Group Marketing at Yamaha Motor Australia. My day-to-day duties with Group Marketing are to look after the communications from the company, mostly written due to my background as a journalist. As a kid, I was lucky enough to have a dad who loved motorcycling, and both my older brother and I were given bikes as Christmas presents at an early age, and we were out most weekends riding with him. The passion for motorcycling really took off. It got to the point where I just had to make a profession out of being with bikes. And so I actually went and studied journalism with the sole goal of becoming a motorcycle journalist. There was no other type of journalism I wanted to do. And then an opportunity to join Australian Motorcycle News magazine came up. I was fortunate enough to be the editor of that magazine for a number of years. When the opportunity came up to work for Yamaha, I just felt it was a natural next progression in my career. It just seemed to be this natural gravity towards the Yamaha brand. So I've got only two passions outside my family, and that is just my music and bikes. I've had a couple of MT10s, I've got a couple of older classic bikes of different makes, but right now I'm riding the 2020 YZF R1M, and this thing is just a gorgeous machine. I just can't get enough of it. I've clocked up thousands of Ks and I ride it rain, hail or shine. One day I picked up a guitar and started playing it, and I knew instantly, I thought, this is for me. So I just stuck with it, and I'm still playing today. I've always had guitars and bikes and stuff hanging around the house. So of course my son became interested in bikes because I was interested in bikes. He picked up a guitar from quite a young age. I recently spotted the RevStar, which is a Yamaha guitar. The RevStar is styled on the cafe racer motorcycle culture. I could see the similarities in the styling. When my son Zane and I were doing some homework on the RevStar, we discovered that a local Sydney-based guitarist by the name of Ayala actually plays this guitar. She plays for a number of bands. So I dropped her a message just to ask a little bit more. I actually asked if she could give me a few tips, and she's invited me over to her studio at Marrickville to come along and have a look and give me a few pointers.
My name is Ayala. I am one half of an electronic pop duo called Forces and Fury. I also play guitar for artists like Vanessa Amorosi, Killing Heidi, and Hailey Mary, and I am a Yamaha artist. I grew up in the Philippines, and I come from a family of musicians. My grandma played, my uncle played, my dad played, and it was just part of what we always did together. So Yamaha's always been in my bloodline. I've got two Yamaha RevStars at the moment. One of them is a 502T and an RS620 in brick burst, and they both guitars have this push-pull dry switch that makes them a little single coily if you want them to be like that. Depending on the gig, I'll probably reach for one or the other first. I like using the 502T with the P90s for Hailey Mary because it's a really fat single coil sound, and I'll probably play the brick burst with humbuckers for Killing Heidi because it's punchy in your face music. I really loved the look of the 502T straight out of the box. It just was so cool, but also that little bit understated that made it more cool. Looking at that RevStar, it does remind me of those cafe motorcycles from way back when. It's got, like the cream pickguard and that not so shiny metal tailpiece and toe knobs. Yeah, looks like a bike. A big part of what I love about being a musician is overcoming the challenges, especially when it comes to performing. I always get nervous. I've never not been nervous before getting onto a stage, but then you just do it, and then it's awesome. I think that's probably what keeps me coming back. It's that buzz when you have done all the hours of preparation leading up to the gig, and then you've gotten past the nerves of actually getting on the stage, and you've made it through the songs. The fact that you're in the moment is what makes it so satisfying. In addition to being a session guitarist, I also teach guitar. I teach guitar to people that are at beginner level all the way through to probably intermediate. Teaching other people inspires me to keep playing the instrument. It's also really rewarding to see when your students have light bulb moments. The reason I really enjoy playing guitar is because it's a challenge, and I've always had that passion for the instrument. While I started playing guitar just for myself, now that I have to do it every day for work, it hasn't changed how much I enjoy it. Whenever I pick up the guitar for myself, it's probably to find the next challenge. I feel like I'm always constantly chasing the performance that's in front of me, and that keeps me working hard. You have to really love it because you do it all the time. My ultimate goal would be to play music till the day I die. I'm Kat Ayala. I'm United by Yamaha.